thought at least. So with your expectations low and your engagement radar jammed, Jury, you asked Eileen if she wanted to go for a walk on the beach. After you played a round of golf, it was her second trimester, and Eileen, you admit to feeling tired and cranky a lot. Thought of a drive to Pacific Beach and walking down the sand on a cold, blustery day after having to wait for Jury to finish 18 holes was not exactly appealing to you at that moment. But he was persuasive, and you reluctantly met him down by the boardwalk. You walked north of the pier along the beach, and Eileen, you recall being grumpy and looking like a slob. Undaunted, Jury turned to gal and faced the water and hugged her from behind. Told her how much you loved her. Turned her face to face you. Probably dropped one knee and held out the ring. And Eileen, in that moment, all that grumpiness just left. It was replaced by utter shock and joy. Yes, yes, couldn't be happier was your answer. And that settled really it all. And Jury, you called your family, and Eileen, your mom was visiting from New York and was already in on the plan because Jury, you'd done the smart traditional thing of asking for her blessing before you proposed to her. So all in all, you did it well. You did it perfectly. Is the opposites attract adage true? Well, it is in both of your cases. Jury, you're stylish and fashion conscious. Look at him today. I wish I had half of the style that you do. Eileen, you wear clothes from years ago because they're comfortable. Wow, that's a woman after my own heart. Eileen, you love sitcoms, and Jury, you're into reality shows like Yukon Men and Bering Sea Gold. That's as good a reality as you can get. Eileen, you're the practical and frugal one, and Jury, you wouldn't be caught dead in anything secondhand. Jury, I hear you have an enormous sweet tooth as well. Whereas Eileen, you prefer real food over sugary things, and all means to say that you really have learned how to balance each other and appreciate the differences that you each bring to your relationship. You both prepared with what you called the selfish life until Ezra arrived on scene. And who really needs sports cars and the ability to travel the world at a moment's notice anyway? You got some of the wanderlust out of your system before baby, but now it continues to draw you back year after year as one of your favorite places. Watching your son grow has been a tremendous blessing. You wouldn't have it any other way. And I would agree with you. Children are a huge blessing. You both appreciate the second chance you've received. You find love with each other, and you never want to take that for granted, and I'm confident you won't. You have a lot to live for, and your strength as a couple will serve you well. Encourage you to encourage one another, serve each other, lighten each other's load, seek to love each other unconditionally with God's help. Your marriage is going to keep getting better as you move through the various seasons as a couple and as a family. You'll hit dry spells and speed bumps at times, but remember that love conquers all. Keep fulfilling your vows to one another and continue to take them seriously while not taking yourselves too seriously. Be patient, kind, forgiving, and flexible with one another. And to me, really, there is nothing more romantic than a married couple that says to one another and broadcasts it to the world, if I had to do it all over again, I would still choose you. And that's what you're doing today. That's the hard thing. So Eileen and Jury, best wishes for continued blessings as husband and wife. We celebrate you both this day. Two of you have chosen another reading called My Love by Linda Lee Elrod that I personally love because I know it expresses not only your parts but mine as well. When I met you, I had no idea how much my life was about to be changed. But then how could I have known? A love like ours happens once in a lifetime. You were a miracle to me. The one who was everything I ever dreamed of. The one I thought existed only in my imagination. When you came into my life, I realized that what I always thought was happiness couldn't compare to the joy loving you brought me. You're part of everything I think and do and feel. And with you by my side, I believe that